What's good, people? Thanks for checking out my review of the ANA first class cabin on the Boeing 777-300. This flight was from Chicago to Narita, but you can expect a similar experience on any route flying this airplane. But first, before we get into the video, in this channel I make dope vlogs, travel guide, and tips videos, so if you're into that, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Alright, the experience started with a visit to the United Polaris Lounge, which was absolutely amazing. The food was great and the drinks were really nice. This is the closest lounge in the US that reminds me of an American Express Centurion lounge. The bathrooms are nice, the dining area was nice, and they had plenty of window seats for plane spotting. Alright, onto the flight. The cabin was really nice. Only 8 seats in first class and half were empty, which is great because it makes you feel like you have all the flight attendants to yourself. Everything looked new and super clean. The seats were really spacious with a lot of room and compartments. Now let's talk about the seat. So obviously there's a ton of space with a lot of legroom. I mean, you could probably be 8 feet tall and have no problem with legroom here. The table is really nice. It extends pretty far. It's obviously big enough for your laptop when you want to work, for your food and drinks. And the storage underneath is really impressive. I mean, there's a lot of storage. You can put your carry-on underneath. So here's a compartment where you can put your sunglasses. It's pretty nice. And here's another compartment where you connect your headphones to when you want to watch TV. A couple of lights up here, which is really nice. And then you have light switches for the footwell and for the screen area whenever they turn off the lights and you need a little bit more light. Power outlet, obviously, and this weird iPod cable connector thingy. I've never seen that before. Obviously USB cable. And here is a remote where you can control your entertainment. There's a little mirror there, hello. That's one thing I really enjoyed about the flight, is that there's a lot of entertainment there, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, games. You'll love it. And here's another compartment where you can put stuff in, and another mirror. Here is the remote to control your seat. There's a takeoff position, a relaxed position, which I loved, the bed, and you can make micro adjustments to make the seat as comfortable as you'd like. A nice little place for you to put your drinks down, and a little slider in case you want more privacy. So one of the cons about the seat is that because there's so much storage and because the way it's designed, if you choose to get a window seat, you're gonna have to lean in a whole lot forward just so that you can see out the window, which is a little uncomfortable, and it kind of defeats the purpose. I feel like if you're gonna have a window seat, you should be able to look over your shoulder and see outside. You don't wanna be leaning over to see outside the window. And the same problem exists if you're traveling with someone. You're gonna have to lean forward a lot to speak to them, which is kind of annoying. But if you don't like the conversation anymore, you can just close the slider and that's it. You know, sometimes you need some peace and quiet on a flight. You don't want to be talking a lot to people. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I love you. There's so much storage. I mean, the seats even come with their own coat hanger for you to put your jacket or coat on. When the seat was made into a bed, it was super comfortable to sleep on. I found that the bedding was very cozy. This is the best sleep I've ever gotten on an airplane. I think I slept like 5 or 6 hours. It was really nice. What's cool is that the amenity kit is a pouch from Samsonite, which is really nice. You can definitely use this again later on for something else. The facial wash and lotion is from a company called Ginza. They're from Japan, and I really enjoyed it. And the amenity kit has other things like socks, a face mask, earplugs, a toothbrush, stuff that you would expect from an amenity kit. They give you 2 freebies, which I find awesome. First, they give you a free 100 megabyte data pass, which is supposed to last you for the entire flight. I found that it was enough for messaging, but please stay away from social media and audio streaming if you want it to last the entire flight. Another freebie that they give you is this fast pass, which allows you to breeze through immigration when you get to Japan. Man, I wish every airline offered this. I would even pay extra for this. This was awesome. Saved me a lot of time. The service was fantastic. The crew was very attentive and warm. They made me feel welcomed and comfortable. This crew was awesome. Okay, so in terms of food, you have a few options. First, they allow you to choose between the Japanese and an international menu. I chose the Japanese menu to prep my palate before I got to Japan, and I'm gonna have to be honest, I really didn't enjoy my meal that much. I mean, it was fine, nothing tasted bad, but it wasn't my thing. For my return flight, I ordered the international menu, and I enjoyed that much more. As far as drinks, they were fantastic. I had like a whole bottle of Krug and a few glasses of the Suntory 17-year-old whiskey. It was a 13-hour flight, so yeah, I needed to get a little boozed up. Overall, I really enjoyed this flight, and I'll definitely be flying them again. I think that points-wise, this is the cheapest and the best way to get to Asia. I mean, it only cost me 93,000 Amex points and $342 for the round trip. Not bad considering this flight is actually $20,000. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to know how to book this yourself, or if you need help, hit me on my Instagram page or in the comments below. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.